What if I told you that these 5 simple actions could completely transform your walk with Jesus? Imagine waking up every day feeling truly connected to God with a faith that's alive and a heart that's overflowing. Today, I'm diving into 5 essential things every Christian should be doing. And trust me, you'll be surprised how life-changing these are. Stick around because the last one might just blow your mind. And hey, I might even throw in a little bonus at the end. Let's get started. Let's start with a big one. Spending time in the Word daily. Imagine if you only ate 1 meal a week. Your body would be super weak. And in the same way, we need God's Word daily to nourish our soul. Because the Bible isn't just a book. It's God's voice in our lives. Every verse, every story is a chance to hear from Him directly. Have you ever felt lost or unsure? You're holding the answer right in your hands. Psalm 119:105 says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." Think about that. We are walking in a dark world, and God's word lights the way. Powerful, right? So here's a little challenge. Start small. Maybe just 2 to 5 minutes a day. Pick a passage that speaks to you, the Psalms, the Gospels, and let it soak in. Highlight it, write some stuff down that stands out to you, and ask God to speak to you through it. You'll be amazed at how God uses even a few moments in His Word to give you the strength and wisdom for the day. And the more you read, the more it feels like God is guiding you through life. All right, and number 2, prayer. Now, I'm not just talking about asking God for things. Prayer is so much more. It's this ongoing conversation where you get real with God. Think of it like talking to a close friend, except this friend knows your heart better than anyone else. Did you know that you can talk to God anytime, anywhere? You don't have to wait for Sunday. The creator of the universe is literally listening to you 24/7. 1 Thessalonians 5:17 says to pray without ceasing. That doesn't mean you're on your knees all day. It's about keeping Him in your thoughts and turning to Him in every moment. So maybe you're wondering, what do I even say to God? Well, start with what's on your mind. Thank Him for the good things. Share your worries. Ask Him for wisdom. Don't worry about having all the right words. Over time, this becomes one of the most natural things. Prayer isn't just asking. It's a time to pause, to listen, and let God fill you up. This connection changes how you see the world and even yourself. All right, number 3, and this one is close to God's heart. Serve others. Jesus didn't come to be served, but to serve. And we're called to follow His example. You see, serving isn't about doing something big. It's about having a heart that's willing to give and love. Want to make a difference? Start with serving someone today. Galatians 5:13 says, "Serve one another humbly in love." Even the smallest act of kindness reflects Jesus' love and can change someone's day, maybe even their life. Serving can mean lending a hand to a friend, volunteering in the community, or just showing up for someone who needs encouragement. When we serve, it shifts our focus off of ourselves and onto the needs of others, just like Jesus did. And often, you'll find that serving others gives you a joy and fulfillment that nothing else can. Serving is powerful because it makes God's love real and tangible. Next up, number 4, surround yourself with a faith community. I'm talking about finding people who will lift you up, encourage you, and hold you accountable. Walking with Jesus can feel tough sometimes, and it's so much easier when you have others walking around you. Imagine having friends who pray for you, who cheer you on, and who keep you grounded. Hebrews 10:25 says, "Let us not neglect meeting together." We're stronger when we're together. Maybe this means joining a small group or life group, a Bible study, or even just finding 1 or 2 friends who share your faith. Life isn't meant to be walked alone, and God designed each of us to need one another. Your faith community becomes like a family. There's highs and there's lows, there's celebrations and there's struggles. But we need people who encourage us to keep going even when it's hard. Finally, number 5, and it's one that can feel a bit intimidating at first. Share the good news. God has done something incredible in your life. Don't keep it to yourself. Sharing your faith doesn't have to be complicated or scary. What if you're the reason someone finds hope in Jesus? Matthew 28:19 says, "Go therefore and make disciples of all nations." You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be real. Start by sharing what Jesus has done in your life. In simple words, you don't need a script. Sometimes just saying, "This is what Jesus has done for me," is enough to plant a seed. God can use your story, your words, to reach people who might never walk into a church. And again, you don't have to have all the answers. Just share your heart. All right, I've got a bonus for you. A surprise 6th thing every Christian should be doing. Keep growing. Faith is a journey, friends, not a destination. There's always more to learn, more to experience, and more ways to grow closer to God. Here's the truth bomb. None of us ever arrive in our faith here on earth. Philippians 1:6 says, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." God's not finished with you yet. All right, friends. So there you have it. Not 5, but 6 things every Christian should do. And here's the key takeaway. It's not about being perfect. It's about progress. Just keep moving closer to God one step at a time. Let me know in the comments if that 6th one surprised you or which of these you're going to start doing today. And if this video gave you something to think about, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's keep walking this journey of faith together. God's got big plans for you, and I'm so glad we're on this journey together. I hope to see you next time. God bless.